Hey guys, welcome back to Mid-Card Mania. I'm Daniel. Tonight, Survivor Series 91, we got ourselves a world title match. We should never have a world title match on this show, and we've had it more than I care to count. And tonight, the match is a world title match. The Undertaker with Paul Bearer in his corner going up against Hulk Hogan. Yes, Hogan's greatest challenge right here. Hogan and Undertaker, I mean, at this point, Undertaker's been just racking up. Because this is back when, like, it was still kind of real. I mean, I know Undertaker's gimmick's not. But, when someone who's, like, undefeated would just start dominating, and they give him a title match, because, he's earned it. It's going to be a matter of time before Hogan and Taker had to, mix it up in the ring. So, anyways, here we are, they're fighting. Of course, at this point now, Ric Flair has kind of inserted himself, because he considers himself to be the real world champion. After he brought his WCW title with him. So, yeah, Undertaker, Hogan. The match is, pretty good story where, basically it's Hogan being Hogan, but he can't even take Taker off his feet. Everything he tried, like even knocks him out of the ring, Taker still seems to land right there on his feet. For most part, Taker just dominates Hogan throughout this match. Anytime Hogan does kind of fight back, it's always short-lived, and Taker usually breaks him down. And of course, at one point, Ric Flair comes out, walking around the ring, being a little cocky fucker. Hogan eventually goes outside and levels Flair from behind, takes him down. Throughout the match, Paul Bearer interferes. Hogan has to fight with him as well. And so what happens is at the end there, Hogan gets up. He finally does get Taker off his feet. He eventually does body slam him, hits him a leg drop. However, referee's distracted by the Paul Bearer. As Hogan's over trying to mess with that, Taker gets up and Flair puts in a chair. Hogan gets clobbered with the urn once again. And, no, he didn't. Sorry, no urn hit this time. Taker just clocks him one, picks him up for a tombstone, tombstones him on the chair. Flair hides the evidence, and Taker pins him 1, 2, 3. New world champion Undertaker, only been there a year in the company, making his debut the previous Survivor Series. Hogan's down, and thing is, he doesn't start moving. He sells it, which I'm so happy for. Like, literally, the tombstone on a chair, that should be like career ending in real life anyways. And so yeah, he's laying there and he can't quite move he's stiff, he's paralyzed. And dude, kids are upset. They keep taking little shots at kids, and dude, they're upset. And of course Hogan starts slowly moving the fingers, and then he's being helped out of the ring, and it was epic right there. Fucking loved it. Undertaker, new world champion. Of course, the fallout here, Jack Tunney makes a rematch between these two at this Tuesday in Texas, the very next week. And, of course, he said he himself would be down there at ringside to make sure no one interferes. However, Flair interferes yet again, and I believe Hogan ends up using ashes from the urn to blind Taker. Because remember, at some point, you open the urn, smoke comes out, or light. But in the old days, it was just ashes. So he throws them in Taker's face. And, of course, after all the interference and cheating and chair shots and everything else, Tony's just like, you know what? You guys can't play nicely. I'm taking the title away. And pulls the title away from him and decides to make the Royal Rumble 92. The Royal Rumble, the winner will get the title. Of course, Hogan and Taker had to enter that. And of course, around this time, we don't get to see it on TV, but around this time, they actually started doing house shows too, with Flair and Hogan, one-on-one. The match we never got in WWF. Fuck you, Vince. So yeah, that was pretty much the fallout right there. What about this match? I like it. I'm a big Taker mark, a big Hogan mark. So I mean, and once again, I don't care if it doesn't look pretty. To me, this is just two titans. This is and it's funny. I bought the die when I was a kid because it's Hogan's gravest challenge. I'm thinking to myself, this is Hogan. He's unstoppable. He's a superhero. Every time someone got in his way, no matter what giant or monster it was, he was able to slay him. And this is the one time where it's nah, you can't do it, can't take it. And Taker was scary as shit. I'm not afraid to admit it. I loved the Taker when I was younger, but there was part of me that always kind of feared him too. I was thinking to myself, you know what? I like him from a distance. Up close, I'd probably shit my pants and start crying. And it wasn't. I really liked him more when he became a face when I was a kid, because then I felt maybe he wouldn't come after me if I ever met him. But as a heel, Not messing with that guy. He tombstone me and throw me in a body bag. I don't want that shit. But no, I like this match. I thought it was good. It's cool that Taker won. You know, you can complain that, like, you know, he didn't get the clean victory, but it's Hogan. He ain't gonna hand out clean victories. Not at all. But still a pretty good feat considering this was, you know, early 90s. Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, the title change only happened because they're trying to sell this Tuesday in Texas pay-per-view, so which apparently didn't work. What can you do? Yeah, so there you have it. That's this Tuesday in Texas. Or sorry, that's this Survivor Series 91. I will say that this pay-per-view to me does have a little bit of bittersweetness to it, including this match, because I'm a fan of old school Survivor Series. Like, I love just the elimination, an entire card full of elimination matches. I think they should bring that back. I love that concept. I'm sorry, every pay-per-view just blends together right now. I do like having like a handful of gimmick pay-per-views throughout the year that you can actually see your wrestlers in a different light. I like seeing the random team-ups and everything. Here, however, this is the very first time we get a singles match in the Survivor Series, you know, history. And of course, the next year, like, we don't even get Survivor Series. Like, literally, I think the next year we have like one Survivor Series match. It does return later on, but then every time it does return, it's always peppered with, you know, other random matches, and I don't know. So this is the first time we were just kind of like, oh, well, that's kind of different, but whatever. Still kind of odd this didn't close out the show. In fact, the match that closed out the show is ridiculous. Just on any level. Because it wasn't really that good of a match, and the fact that it was the main event boggles my mind. It was a 3-on-3 Survivor Series match with Natural Disasters and IRS going up against the Road Warriors, or sorry, Legion of Doom, and the Big Boss Man. Now, of course, it was meant to have Sid Justice captain the good guys and Jake the Snake captain the bad guys. I'm not sure what the real story is. I know kayfabe, it was Jake the Snake was suspended for using the Cobra or something like that and against Randy Savage, and so he was no longer allowed to race. I don't know what the real story was, why. Because to me, it's just like, so you didn't close out your show with the world title match with the awesome image of, like, Hogan barely being able to get out of there, but you do end up with just some generic little 6-man elimination. I don't know. So once again, I shouldn't even be reviewing this match right here because this is clearly a main event match, not a mid-card match. But here it is on Mid-Card Mania. So that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week. What are we doing next week? I guess this Tuesday in Texas. Yes, of course, it's this Tuesday in Texas. Of course, it won't be they actually did make the Taker Hogan match the main event, so we won't be doing that one. But yeah, we'll be here for another mid-card match this Tuesday in Texas. So, guys, let me know what you thought about the world title match at Survivor Series in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.